Hello, in this video I'm going to demonstrate an IK-FK arm rig. So you might be asking yourself why an IK and FK arm rig? Well, first of all, this is an FK rig and it has a switch on it, and if we drag the switch up to a value, it goes between 0 and 10. We'll put it up to 10. We're now in IK mode, which means that we can move this controller, and with the inverse kinematic solver, the joint chain updates and points to the handle there. So this is handy for, say, if you wanted to reach down and pick up a ball in an animation, or maybe throw it. And then if you wanted to rotate the hand. So the single controller rotates the hand and would also move the entire arm. This controller here would animate the twist of the arm. And then this handle here would rotate the clavicle, as being the shoulder. Now this particular controller has this IK-FK switch on it, so I can switch back to 0. And so now I'm just in FK mode. So when you have all that control with IK, why in the world would you want FK? Well, there's a really simple reason. So when you're animating, a really important term in animation is arcs. That means that pretty much everything moves at arcs, particularly a human body, and like an arm swinging as a character's walking. So when the character's walking, you can set these arcs up with very few keyframes, and you're going to get a nice, smooth, natural arc. Whereas if you were in IK mode, it's a little more difficult. It's definitely doable, but it's more difficult, and it's going to require more keys to get this natural arc here. It's just going to require more keys, more effort, and so that's why you'll have IK and FK on an arm. So here I've got my my skeleton in a group, and this is for organizational purposes. If I expand that, you'll see that I've got a whole bunch of joints and constraints here. So what's happening is I've got this single skeleton, a single joint chain here, and this is the bind skeleton, and this is the skeleton that would be bound to the geometry. Now what's actually going on is you've got two other joint chains, one an FK chain and the other an IK chain, that are controlling the arm. And what's happening is that this arm chain is orient constrained to both of these chains. And these chains, these controllers are set up respectively on these chains. And so you're getting all of your control here, and then this one is just going along for the ride. The cool thing is that as you switch this value between 0 and 10, or whatever you decide for it to be, the center arm, which is the bind scale, the weighting will switch between the center arm between FK and IK. And you can also see the FK controls coming on, being visible, And then when I switch to IK mode, the IK controls are visible. And so that is the power of an IKFK arm. And you can switch between them, and you can also animate the switch so that you don't get an abrupt change. So in the following videos, I'll show you how to set this up.